Hi, my name is Ken Wright. In this presentation, we're going to be talking about the mystery of consciousness. Why do I see things through my eyes and not yours? Why am I me and not somebody else? But first, a little on the physics of the tiny subatomic world. There is a principle in quantum theory called the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. This principle is one of the pillars, if not the pillar, of quantum mechanics. What this principle says is that the subatomic world is indeterminate. It is impossible to know what a subatomic particle will do because one cannot know a particle's location and its momentum at the same time with any precision. The more you know of one, the less you can know of the other. Many scientists believe that subatomic particles actually make choices. They seem to have little minds of their own. Freeman Dyson, one of the great physicists of this generation, has said, "Every particle in the universe is an active agent making choices." This would mean that subatomic particles have some level of free will. These two mathematicians at Princeton University are claiming proof from repeated experiments that elementary particles have free will. It's not about theories anymore. A particle has a choice. Wow, the suspicion of this went clear back to Einstein's day. But now, proof? Einstein, who thought quantum mechanics was missing something, didn't like the implications of this at all. I find the idea quite intolerable that an electron exposed to radiation should choose of its own free will not only its moment to jump off, but also its direction. In that case, I'd rather be a cobbler or even an employee in a gaming house. But free will implies some level of consciousness. Are some atomic particles in some way conscious? This man, a well-known French nuclear physicist, Jean-Emile Chiron, has stated, "This unique privilege, consciousness of living organisms, is now found at the level of the individual particles of matter." So, what is consciousness? Of all the mysteries of life, this is considered by many to be the greatest. Sir Roger Penrose, one of the great mathematical physicists of our generation, has stated, "I would maintain that there is yet no physical, biological, or computational theory that comes close to explaining our consciousness." Piero Scaruffi, founding director at the Center for Artificial Intelligence in Cupertino, California, has stated, "Many attempts have been made at explaining consciousness by reducing it to something else, to no avail." So how does consciousness arise in matter? Maybe it doesn't arise. It is always there. There is a scripture belonging to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which says, "All truth is independent in that sphere in which God has placed it, to act for itself, as all intelligence also. Otherwise, there is no existence." Breaking this down, all truth, otherwise there is no existence, means everything that exists is independent, to act for itself, means has free will, able to make choices with no outside influence, within the sphere in which God has placed it, means limited to the choices that God allows. You probably know the story of Christ calming the wind and the waves when the boat was about to sink in the Sea of Galilee. How did this happen? Did angels come down and quiet things down? Or did the individual particles of matter hear the Master's voice and obey his commands? If there is a spiritual light that is in and through all things and is intelligent, then all things are intelligent and conscious at some level by reason of the spiritual light within them. Is there a piece of human intelligence that is eternal and uncreated? Another scripture belonging to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and found in the Doctrine and Covenants states, "Man was also in the beginning with God. Intelligence, or the light of truth, was not created or made, neither indeed can be." This presentation has explored the spiritual light, which imbues matter with intelligence, enabling even a tiny subatomic particle to have the ability to exercise freedom of will and make choices in its realm of existence. Next, we will explore the most paradoxical experiment in science, the double slit experiment. Stay tuned for this.